Hello everybody, welcome back. My name is Josh and I sell used stuff on eBay. We've got just at 60 things going out today. Is the Tuesday after President's Day. So we had a 3-day weekend. Saturday sales were about average, and then Sunday was really great. It was about double average, and then yesterday, Monday, President's Day, absolutely terrible. I think I did like $120 the whole day, which is not normal at all. But anyways, 60 hours going out pretty good. Very happy with Sunday, not so happy with Monday. That's just the way it goes sometimes. Noticing no car parts going out again, first of the week, which is kind of weird. Don't know what's up with that, but last week I sold a whole lot in the middle of the week, but not on the weekends. So hopefully it's the same this. Oh, excuse me. Hopefully it's the same this week. Anyways, I am going to go over everything we got on the table right here. We got media and clothing first, and then we will get the electronics and everything else right after. So let's take a look. All right, so this table is completely full of media, clothing, even some shoes going out today as well. Let's just kind of start with this stack of books. We got commercial timbers of peninsular Malaysia. This is the type of books I like to look at because very small print run potentially on something like this. They're going to take a long time to sell. This book took about 1.5 years to sell, but they do sell eventually. We got the Uranium book. I don't know. That sold. This is a really good one right here. This has been listed about 10 months or so. Gwen Bristow's Plantation Trilogy. I think got like $60 or $70 for this book. No dust jacket. Here's a little journal, a research journal that sold. Those do pretty good no matter what the topic usually. We got one copy of I Ching going out. This Diabetes Solutions by Dr. Bernstein. These always sell really good for me. I pick them up whenever I find them. Not big value. Also wasn't worth it selling on Amazon for me, but they always sell quick and always get good profit. It's a book I don't even bother scanning anymore because I see them so often. Just grab them if I get them for like $1. Here's a KitchenAid stand mixer manual. I got a so nice message with this. Some grandmother was ordering it for her grandson that was away at college that had gotten a used mixer, didn't have a manual, and she felt like he really needed this. Don't know if he will enjoy that or not, but his grandma is sending that to him, so I thought that was sweet. The Way of the Shaman, little fiction paperback. And then we got Perry Stone, Now It Can Be Told. That's pretty much it for the individual books. Let's take a look at music real quick. We got 2 cassettes, Tyrone Davis Greatest Hits, and REM, Automatic for the People. Cool little yellow cassette. Don't see those too terribly often. I got 2 copies of this Xbox One game. These have been listed about 1.5 years, and I think I still got 20 of them left. Picked them up for like 75 cents a piece. And I thought I could make a bunch of money if I sold them all, but man, I'm just ready to get rid of them. Got like $2.25 and $3 for those, plus shipping each. Not much value there, but if I can sell all, I think I had like 30 of them for $25 or something. If I can sell them all, I'll have some okay profit. These are hard to see with the wrap on them. These are 3 Motley Crue cassettes. Weren't worth a lot on their own, but together did really good. Let's go through these lots we got right here. These books on the bottom are from the recent trailer load of books I got. These are just some large print Reader's Digest. Once again, not worth a lot on their own, but in lots. Those can do pretty good. Right here's a stack of these by Bodie Brooks. I just picked all these up together in one big lot, sold them that same way. And on top is an absolutely something I'm staying away from unless I find them in bulk like this, and you're getting the whole stack for $1 or $2, but these are Baby Einstein DVDs. This took almost like 2.5 years to sell also. The price of them has been falling apparently. Here's a set that has been listed a long time. You can tell because it is not in this saran wrap. But these are the Death Gate Cycle. They were on 30% off sale, which is what the largest bit of the oldest 500 items in my store are on right now. Plus, I think I accepted an offer on top of that. So not a lot of value there, but clearing some stuff out and bringing in some money. This sold really, really well. This went internationally, and I had a lot of questions on it. This is Dynamic Neural Retraining System, retraining your brain. There's like 12 DVDs or something in here, and then the Spiral book as well. And that pretty much paid for actually that whole trailer load of books I got. So I think we're at like $220 plus international shipping on that. Paid $200 for the trailer of books. These I picked up at an estate sale for like $1 for the set, which I thought was a really great price. The Great Books Foundation, Chicago. Just some classic books to read. Here's a little CD lot. I think this is like a hip hop or rap lot. Don't really remember, but that did sell. Let's keep moving on. We got a little bit more media. We've got this one magazine right here, Game Trade Magazine. It's got a little piece in it. Can you see it right there? An airplane too. Some sort of game. Pretty neat, pretty neat. And then we got a copy of 5 comics. The Wet Works, it's an Image one. Those sold. I will use a comic mailer for those. I keep those Gemini comic mailers on hand. I really like them for those. And then even this magazine or some other different things works really nice in those Gemini comic mailers. These are all blank audio cassettes, new sealed. This came from also that same trailer load of books. There was a little bit of other media in there. So those sold pretty quick. These, I got kind of confused when these sold. I listed a whole bunch of these lapidary journals last week. It would be less than 7 days ago, and I thought that's what had sold, but this is a lot that I had listed just almost exactly a year ago. Same magazine from the same time period. They're really cool, but they finally did sell. I went to pull them out of storage and they weren't where I thought they were because it wasn't the right lot. So yeah, kind of interesting. Those sold from just a year ago, and I've got a lot more of those listed right now. I think 2 or 3 of the lots. Any of these really specific magazines, they do pretty good. Anything you can find at Walmart or in the checkout stand anywhere, it's usually what you're staying away from. These really specific things is what does better in magazines. Let's do some shoes real quick. One pair of On Clouds. I believe these are wide also, which helped them a little bit. And the On Clouds, I paid just at $60 cash for each of those. And here's one more pair as well. So 2 pairs of On Clouds going out. I'm accepting some lower offers on those, trying to move them and be done with them. One pair of Kirklands. You've probably seen these before if you've been watching very long. Paid $7. I believe I've got 22 pairs of the size 10 left. So I'm pretty sure it started around 50 of that size. So doing really, really good. 2 pairs of Vans. These are kind of like a checkered with the suede toe. Those did a little bit better than the solid black. This solid black took probably 2 years to sell, where these red checkers just took a few months to sell. Trying to stay away from the solid colors on the Vans and pick up something a little more interesting, a little more uncommon. 2 pieces of fabric going out. Not a lot to talk about there. Still listing new fabric every week. If you are interested, check out the store. It's all over it. One pair of boots. Thought these were kind of neat. These are some Ariots. I'll pretty much buy Ariots if I see them for $15 or less and they're in decent shape. I just grab them. But they do always have a style code inside. Let's see if I can see it. It's kind of worn there. But if you look up that style code, you can usually get a good idea of value. I don't think we're going to be able to see it there. But anyways, Ariat's got a style code in them. Look at it if you're wondering the value. And last pair of shoes. Lots of shoes today, which is very interesting. Some baby Jordans going out right here. So yeah, I think I got like $1 or $2 into those. All right, so let's look at the clothing real quickly. This was in my oldest box of stuff. So I was glad to sell something on these. These are some maternity pants. These are actually my wife's. Been listed quite a while, but they finally sold. One more pair of jeans. Don't remember what these are. Look up on the screen if you're interested. Here we got an Oakley sleeveless tank top. Picked up a whole bunch of these for like $2 a piece at the bin store here in town. Ooh, that must have been back in like September or something. So about 6 months ago. And they're selling through pretty good. Very slowly, but pretty good. Here's a Casey's gas station shirt. Any like chain stores, their employee shirts, or even just their other advertising shirts do pretty good. Little Pikachu hat. These balls, this is kind of neat. That is my only hat sale. This shirt, Master Power Brakes, excuse me. It's not in a poly bag, as you can see, which means it has been listed a very, very long time. I finally took a $3 offer on it just because I'm trying to clear out that tote,
because it's pretty much all t-shirts that aren't in my bags like I want them to be. So I'm trying to clear that out. This one's not in a bag because it got returned. It is new with tags, price of $60, but it's got like a local hospital or health system logo on the sleeve. But it got returned once because it didn't fit, so hopefully this time the cell actually sticks and they don't return it again. And last but not least for clothing is one pair of these Wrangler jeans with that leather patch on there that I sell so much of. Not a very good size on these if I remember correctly. Yep, 36, 32. You're really looking for kind of some thinner and longer jeans. Typically, you find like a 28, 34, something like that. They're going to sell much faster and for a little bit more money. So I'm going to get this all shipped out real quickly, eat some lunch, and then I'm going to put everything else on the table and we'll go from there. So see you guys in just a second. All right, so here is everything else we got going out. Not a lot of other stuff, mostly just clothing and media today. We do have one Pokemon card, a little basic Ditto here going out. Pretty happy with that, actually $9 on that. This actually traded really good. I think I got $70 for it, so I don't know. Kind of surprising there, but it was good. These are just some little clips to like a pool net or something like that. I don't know. They did sell. Pool season's getting here, believe it or not. If you got any of that stuff, it's time to get it listed. There's a little Rollercoaster micro cassette player that is going out today. I can't remember if this one worked or not. I listed a lot of these lately. Some of them worked, some didn't. That one did sell. This little part to some sort of exercise machine. I believe that is almost all sold. There was one more part left in the box. So it's kind of the bottom of the barrel of parts. One basic Emerson VCR going out. VCRs do sell good. I use 20 by 14 by 6 boxes to ship mine, and I do have those down in the description below. I always keep about 25 of those boxes on hand. Really handy for stuff like that. Throw it in with some bubble wrap, a little packing paper. It's no big deal. Do not be scared of shipping stuff like that. Very, very easy. One Cobra CB radio. I almost never test these unless they are very valuable. I just sell them as untested as is for parts or repair, and I do great. That one did sell. It's possible I did test that one though. Every once in a while, the more valuable one I will test them. I can't remember honestly. Sewing machine parts going out. We got a front nose cover, little bobbin case, feet. Usually these are all torn up, but these ones are actually in pretty decent shape. Usually that's not a part I can get. Little slide cover and foot pedal. So those 4 parts are going out. Doing pretty good. Go try and do about 1 or 2 more sewing machines this week. Big old Betty Boop here. This was my biggest one. Glad that she sold. I'm ready to move the rest of that Betty Boop plush. I finally listed that last little bit of it that I had, and I haven't put it in my storage system very well. It's all sitting in one just giant tote, and I think that's why it's bothering me. Probably if I just put it in my regular storage system, I'd be happy, but I just have a whole tote of Boop hanging out. One little voice recorder that sold as well. Not a good brand or anything like that. It's got an original price tag of $159, but definitely not worth that. Here's a baby monitor. This one did pretty good. A lot of baby stuff like this can do really, really well. It's usually not used very much. Usually it's in pretty darn good condition. It's not cheap. And then last thing is the Halloween costume. We got Frozen 2 Anna. Finally sold. I think I have 2 totes of Halloween costumes left from 2 years ago. I bought, I don't know, a couple hundred Halloween costumes. And then there's some that just aren't selling very well or very fast, but getting them down. Actually, I sold a second Halloween costume just a few minutes ago. Sold Forky from Frozen 4, which was very happy to see. 2 Halloween costume sales in 1 week.
All right, so that is everything going out today. And you might notice behind me, there's not unlisted stuff there. I've moved it all. It is no longer just hanging out outside underneath this awning here. It is now all in the shed, just right there in front of me. Kind of happy with that. Trying to clean it up out here a little bit. Definitely need to do some more. But yeah, happy with that. Moving that stuff in there. So yeah, very happy with that. Also, I've listed a lot. Yesterday, I went through 4 totes, and I either listed it, donated it, or trashed everything except for one of the totes worth of stuff. One tote worth of stuff I just kind of put to the side, but the other 3 all got listed. So very happy with that. All those 4 totes that I was kind of rummaging through, combining a little bit, and got them down to 1 tote. So pretty good. Probably today what I need to do is do something that's gonna be kind of quick. So I'm probably gonna do a sewing machine as far as getting my pictures for tomorrow done. And then the next day, hopefully we're buying a trailer load of books. That's what I got going on. Kind of the plan right now. Probably take apart, photograph a sewing machine that I can list tomorrow, as well as listing some fabric that I got on my phone, and hopefully buy a big trailer load of books tomorrow. We'll see. See what, it might rain. Don't want to load it in the rain. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.